Yo, 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 yo. It's your girl Prince here. Welcome back to my podcast. Welcome to episode 2. I got my man's Miles back here.
What up? What up?
My exec, my
What up?
boy,
Taking it to the moon.
my dog. He a dog. How you feeling, baby?
Oh, I think the first episode was so powerful,
Mm.
and they gonna find out. Y'all gonna find out.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna find out this is the best podcast out there. If you looking to overcome adversity, overcome yourself, overcome the world, P, you got the answers, dog.
Oof.
You got them.
And we giving them out right here. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you if you're watching this. Like, this is finna be some shit. Like, if you show up with your heart to this podcast, you're gonna leave with your heart full. If you implement these, and dog, I wanna make them so simple for the people. I wanna make it so simple for you guys. I don't want it to be complex. I don't want it to be seem so out of reach. Like, I want to make it so simple because that's what I learned. I learned that this shit really can be so simple. Did I say easy? I didn't say easy, but simple. What's the definition of simple, bro? Can you pull that up?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you pull that up for me? That's just how simple I want. That's J. That's just how simple
Simple,
I want to.
easily understood or done, presenting no difficulty.
Easily understood or done. I want to run that back. Easily understood or done. So if you understand these concepts that I'm about to go through for you guys to conquer 2025, conquer yourself in 2025, conquer your emotions in 2025, and live a life that's worth living. Live a life where you have a say-so and you are in control. We giving out the keys right here, right now. So make sure that you grab your journal. Remember, the only thing that you need to be a part of this crew is a journal and a pen. We're going to go right into it. We're going to be talking about my 7 pillars to freeing yourself, to unlocking the next level in your journey, whatever that means for you, whatever that looks like for you. It's literally all about you. We go through life and we make everything about everyone else except for ourselves. This year is time to free yourself. I got 7 pillars, 7 keys, 7 different sources for you guys, and I'm gonna make it simple. The first one is keep God first. And when I say keep God first, I want the first thing that you write down on your journal right now is, what is my relationship like with God? And if you were to rate it on a scale from 1 to 7, what would that answer be? And remember, this is all about you, so you ain't got to fake the funk. You ain't got to fake it with me. What is that relationship like? 1 being maybe you don't know God and maybe you don't know who God is, or 7 being you locked in, you tied in every day when shit gets hard, when shit's going well, when you ain't got it, when you got it, when it's going your way versus when it ain't, when you facing a big mountain that you don't know how you're gonna get over. What's your relationship like God? Again, write this down and be real with yourself. You ain't got a lot of me, baby.
And who's God to you?
Who is God? This is something that I was confused about as a young child. Even as a young adult, I was always really confused about God because I'm gay. You know, I was always told that I was going to go to hell or I'm sinning. You know what I mean? The church tried to pray it out of me. You feel me? My mom's tried to beat it out of me, literally, with a Bible. You feel me? I love my mama. Don't get it twisted. You know, I was always told who God was. I was always given the meaning to God, and it was projected upon me in my life in a way where I was so confused because who God was never made sense when it came to me. You know what I mean? So what started my journey for me is I went looking for that answer. I went doing my own research. I went reading my own books. I went finding my own connections. I went building my own relationship. So, you know, religion out the picture for a second. Respect to all religions, of course. Religion out the picture for a second. your parents' opinions out the picture for a second. You know what I mean? Your teachers, whoever is of influence in your life that influences you, that has the loudest voice of reason in your life, their opinions to the side for a second. And with that being said, to you, who is God? What is God? And if you can't give an answer to that and be confident, you got some work to do. And that's why you're here. So I'm not going to tell you who God is, because life is all about perception. We give life meaning. I give life meaning as to what it means to me. Does that mean it's right? Does that mean it's wrong? Who's to say? To the harm of none, of course. But that's something that you got to figure out for you. You got to find you something that you believe in that makes sense for you. But I can tell you, I can give you a hint. If you don't know, if you're on the spectrum of the 1 or the 2, just like I was, it's easily identifiable because it's love, it's truth. So if you don't know where to start, you start there. That's my first pillar. Keep God first. And if you don't have a strong connection, if you're not a 7, we got work to do. My second pillar. Now, this is simple. We already talked about it in the introduction. Journal. You have to journal. You have to write. You got to get your thoughts out. You got to get your ideas out. You got to get your plans out. A lot of us are going through life and we don't have a plan for tomorrow. We don't got a plan for our life in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. And if you simply don't have a plan, then you plan to allow life to lead you in whichever direction it so chooses. So you have to write. You have to get a journal. It's very important, and it can change your life. 5 minutes a day, 2 minutes a day, whatever you have to offer. But the more time you put in is the more deposits you're putting into yourself. So I suggest that you set that time aside for yourself to write. You don't know where to start? You start with 3 things that you're grateful for and 3 things that you're looking forward to in your future. Maybe you can write 3 things that light you up. Your last 3 best genuine moments where you felt alive, where you felt seen. Let's start with that. Third pillar, get in nature. Get outside. Get around some grass. Get in the sun. Get in the ocean if you can, if you're so blessed to be around a body of water. Get to the lake. Get to the pond. Feed the ducks. Look at the tree. Hug the tree.
What does the sun and water mean to you? Because you were without it for quite a while.
Yeah. Yeah, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I've always appreciated the sun. I've always appreciated the sun. I've always appreciated being in the sun. I've always appreciated feeling the sun on my skin. But I spent a month in the UK this December, and damn, the sun shines for no more than 30 minutes out there a day. And you gotta catch that 30 minutes. And that, like, it made me even more double down on how much I value the sun. Get in the sun. Get that vitamin C on your skin. If you don't know the effects that, if you don't know, if I say get in nature and you're like, what you mean, P, get in nature? You really need to get in nature. Like, if you're appalled by that statement, then this is really for you. Get in nature, connect with nature, walk in the park, leave your phone in the car, leave your phone in the whip, whatever. Walk in the park, maybe take your journal to the park and spend some time with you, because a big part of this pillar is time spent with self. And a lot of us are very distracted by everything we got going on in life, and we don't spend any time with ourselves, any intentional time. And if you are by yourself, you're probably scrolling on your phone, or you're probably watching some sort of entertainment. This is only if you wanna rock this year. Like, if you wanna rock 2025, I'm not gonna convince you. I'm just gonna let you know what it is. This next one is huge. This next one is major. And if you know, fitness. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you look like. I don't care where you live. movement. You got to move your body. My 30 and up gang, my 40 and up gang, you got to move your body. Your life literally depends on it. I don't have to go through the statistics of the diseases and how we losing people and how shitty mental health is right now. Come on, people. Come on. You got to move your body. Do a push-up if you can do a push-up. Do a sit-up if you can do a sit-up. If you can get to a gym, get to a gym. Run if you can run. Walk if all you can do is walk. 10,000 steps is the average amount of steps in a healthy. My boy back here, y'all know my boy is crazy with it.
20 a day.
That's next level.
Average.
That's the big dog talk. That's big dog talk. There's some big dogs in here. We know the big dogs in here. The big dogs already know though. You feel me? We talking to the pups. We talking to the people that got every excuse to not get in the gym. Well, for you, I'm not asking you to get in the gym. I'm asking you to walk 10,000 steps. Shout out to Whoop. Get you a Whoop. I'm going to drop a code for y'all. You get it free for 30 days. It's 2025. You got to move your body.
What does that Whoop do for you?
This, bruh, my bro put me onto the Whoop. And we've been inseparable ever since. But it's really like just having a full detailed breakdown of you, yourself, your body, your habits, your sleep. I'm still working on my sleep. It gives you a breakdown of your workout, how hard you worked out. It recommends when you need to take a rest. It tells you how much sleep you need. It gives you a breakdown of the quality of the sleep that you're having. You can log every single activity. And you know we active here in Miami. We do it all. You can log every activity. You get a recovery score. So when you wake up in the morning, you can see your recovery score. You see how you're doing. You have analytics on your body. It's a beast. Did I forget anything?
I mean, I think it's just like people. It's like budgeting without knowing the numbers.
I like that.
How you gonna, want to improve your health, but you don't know your basic numbers, your heart rate, how much sleep you get in, your body strain.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I mean.
You can't fix what you can't see.
Exactly, and I mean it's so sleek.
It's
I
definitely sleek.
Now. It's sleek, got the different colors.
Shout
I
out
mean,
to Whoop.
people wearing the Apple Watch is big and bulky, man. We wear real watches over here.
You know what I'm gonna say is my favorite thing about it? That it doesn't have a screen. It doesn't have a screen. Like you could just be so much more intentional with what you're doing when you don't have an addiction. Like we're trying to peel back on the distractions because that's how we're gonna take over the year. We peeling back on the distractions. So that's probably my favorite thing about the Whoop is that there is no actual screen here to distract me from what I'm doing, especially when I'm working out. So shout out to Whoop, man. Whoop the real deal. I ain't gonna cap.
They be eating that low vibration ass food and wonder why they feeling like shit. It's crazy.
There it is right there, man. So next we talked about fitness. We talked about moving your ass, moving your body. Health is wealth. So we gotta talk about the diet. We gotta talk about the shit that you put in your mouth, into your body. My bro said niggas be eating McDonald's and Taco Bell and shit. You know what I mean? And to keep it a bean, it's not real food. It's not real food. It's not what we should be eating. For real. So I want you to be conscious of what it is that you're putting inside of your body. Find you some good source of nutrition. A good place to start, fruits and vegetables. And drink some fucking water. Fruits, vegetables, and drink water.
You also gotta have a diet with your content in your mind.
Oof. Most
People
definitely.
Wake up, listen to NBA Youngboy, wondering why they up mad all day. Listen to the Raw Wave. I caught first listen to the Raw Wave song.
Oh shit.
I was like, homie, what are you listening to? You can't listen to that. It's low vibrational, man.
That's a fact.
And you listen to people just in sorrow all the time, negativity, killing, drugs, this, that. And it's just going nonstop in your subconscious. You saying the lyrics when you're not even listening to the song.
So what my man's is talking about right now is, as we talk about what you put in your body, what you also, our ears, right? Our ears are portals You feel me? And I don't want to go too deep on y'all too quick, but our ears are portals. So are our eyes. Our life is made up of the things that we consume, whether that's physically through our mouth or through our ears or through our eyes. So as you go on to tackling your 2025, have an awareness of what it is that you are taking in, especially at the beginning of your day and at the end of your day. Because the first 15 minutes of your day and the last 15 minutes before you go to sleep are the most crucial of our day. So a lot of us, we wake up, we get on the phones, we on either email, text message, social media as soon as we wake up. It's trash for us. Before we go to bed, our last 15 minutes we scrolling. It's trash for us. So if you haven't been conscious of that before, I challenge you to pick up your phone, scroll for 15 minutes, and just take a step back and look at the content you're being fed. That is the content that you're interacting with. That is the content you have taught Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube that you're interested in. And then I pose this question: does that content align with your plan for your life and your goals that you have, that you want to achieve? Again, you ain't got to lie to me. You ain't got to lie to kick it. That's something for you to write down and something for you to reflect upon. My man's in the back with the fire. More fire, more fire. Because we giving out gems. We giving out the sauce. You know what I mean? So if you really, you could really get busy this year. That's all I'm saying. Positive social connections.
Ooh,
Yo, we're human beings, you know what I mean? We thrive off of social connections. The same way you're gonna do a survey of your For You page and your recently played songs is the same way you're gonna survey the people that are in your life, the people that you're spending your most time with, the people that you're giving the most of your energy to. And you're gonna do a little calculation. And you're gonna survey how much input, how much you pouring into other people versus how much are they pouring into you. And we can start with the 5 people that you're surrounded by, the 5 people that you're closest to. What are you giving and what are you getting? And understand where the scales need to be balanced. Because you can't be around 5 people that pull and don't pour. And you can't pour and don't get none, because then you're going to be depleted. So you may be depleted. You may be overpouring. You got to recognize that. So positive social connections, you feel me? Surround yourself and seek out people that share interests with you, that share hobbies with you, that you can learn from, that you can grow with, that you can elevate yourself with. People that you hang out with or you talk to on the phone and you get off with them and you feel filled up. You feel piped up. Not low, depressed, drama going on, talking about this person business, talking about that person business, talking about a bunch of stuff that don't align with your goals. So surround yourself with people that are ambitious, people that are excited about life. Makes all of the difference.
How do you meet those people though? Would you say, I would say you have to be vulnerable. Like you have to be okay with meeting new people, and it's uncomfortable, But if you hang around the same people, 5 people you've been hanging around your whole life from kindergarten, you don't step outside your comfort zone, then, birds of a feather flock together, man.
That's real talk. That's real talk. You actually bring us to, well, no, that's my last one, but you kind of touched on the last pillar a little bit. You talked about the comfort zone. But yeah, your circle, if your circle doesn't inspire you, doesn't motivate you, and doesn't hold you accountable, and yes, I said accountable because accountability, someone holding you accountable to the things you said you was going to do, or the goals you said that you have for yourself, that's love. Because a motherfucker that ain't gonna call you and say, yo, how's this going? You said you was gonna do this, you was gonna go to the gym. How's the gym going? That's pouring into you for real. Because somebody like that, people like that around you ain't going to let you slip up and fall all over the place. They going to let you stay down for too long. So if you ain't got no good people around you, get some good people around you. And I say the best place to find them, my man's was saying, where do you find them? I think the best place to find them is a gym. You go somewhere or be somewhere that you need to be to better yourself, and the people will come around. That's a promise. The moment you decide to better yourself and you start doing those deposits, like going for a walk, going for a workout, journaling, meditating, praying, giving a fuck about your life, as soon as you start really giving a fuck about your life starts to shift. Things start to move for you. But it starts with you. It starts with you. Talking that shit. We talking that shit.
Come on now.
My next pillar is seeking discomfort. Seeking discomfort. Doing things that are uncomfortable. And it doesn't have to be something massive. For me, it was two things that I did in 2024. And 2024 was my best fitness year. My best fitness year. But I used to run. That's how I met my boy Miles. That's how I met my boy. I seen him outside. It's when I just moved to Miami. He was outside. He had his shirt off. You know what I mean? Cut, shining, glowing. He just, his aura busting out for a run. Seen him, chopped it up with him, and I asked him if I could come. I invited myself to his run. First time we talked. And I asked him, can I come run with you? Because I was looking for something challenging. I was looking for that. I needed that. I wanted that bad. But I just didn't know, you know what I mean? But I knew that I was asking God, send me the challenges. When I seen him out going for a run, I want to go for a run. I hate running. I hated running.
How was that first run?
Yo, that first run was nuts. So I told him, I said, I'm going to come run with you. He said, I bet. We exchanged phone numbers. I went next day, bought some running shoes, hit them, bomb, ready for the run. Man, first run, bruh. First run was hard.
Yeah.
First run was
I was
hard.
waiting for you for a little bit, P.
And he gave me the route. He told me to download Nike ID. We did some stretches. He gave me the route. And we took off. And he took off. Dip. And it was just me. You know what I mean? And that's the beautiful thing about running. So if you're looking for something challenging, you really don't know where to start with a run. Go run a mile. That shit will expose you to yourself through and through. You ain't never thought about running, or maybe you have thought about running. You're just too fucking lazy. Or maybe you just ain't got the inspiration. Go run. Go run for a mile. That shit's crazy.
Especially running with somebody too, dog. Like it's like an unspoken bond, you know?
Oh yeah. And then you lucky enough to have somebody to come on that run with you. Yeah, it's next level connections. Those connections, they last forever. Like those are real solid connections. So seek discomfort, and you determine what that is for you. Maybe waking up an hour earlier to set time aside for yourself to do those things that we mentioned today is uncomfortable for you. Maybe a 30-minute walk is uncomfortable for you. Maybe that run is uncomfortable for you. Maybe an ice bath is uncomfortable for you. Maybe going out to lunch by yourself, to dinner, to a movie is uncomfortable for you. Seek the discomfort, because that is where we grow the most. And that's what it's all about, baby. It's about growing. My last pillar for you to have a transformative year, 2025. Conquering your emotions in 2025. My last pillar for you is transmuting the energy that you're faced with. It's a hard season for you. Maybe you don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. Maybe you feel lost. Maybe things just not going your way. Or maybe you just not where you want to be. Or maybe you just don't know where you want to be. Maybe you promised yourself the last 3 years was going to be your year, but they were all the same. Maybe you're not making ends meet. Maybe you hate your job. Maybe you hate your living situation. Maybe you feel stuck. Or maybe you just ready to take on the next level. Maybe your girl cheated on you. Maybe you just lost a family member or a friend. Prayers up for LA. Maybe you know someone that was affected. Maybe you just going through shit. Maybe life just lifing. Or maybe you're just ready for a change. Whatever energy it is that you're faced with, transmute that energy. Allow that energy to fuel your passion for life, for your life. Allow that energy to be your motivation. Don't cry to give up, cry to keep going. That's all I got for you guys today, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Like I said, this is episode 2. We just getting started. This ain't for me. This is for you. But I'm glad that you're here. I'll catch y'all in the next one.